Hello and welcome back. In the previous lesson, we introduced the concept of working capital, what it is, how it's calculated, and why it plays a crucial role in the day-to-day operations of a business. In this lesson, we'll build on that foundation by exploring the working capital cycle or the cash operating cycle, how it operates, how it actually varies across industries, and how it relates to the broader challenges of managing liquidity and profitability. The cash operating cycle, or the working capital cycle, either way, introduced previously, refers to the period between paying suppliers and receiving cash from customers. It consists of three main components: the inventory holding period, which is the time taken to sell inventory; the receivables collection period, which is the time between making a credit sale and receiving payment for that sale; and third, payables payment period, the time the business takes to pay its suppliers. These elements combine as follows: cash operating cycle equals inventory days plus receivable days minus payable days. A longer cycle due to slow-moving inventory, delayed customer payments, or early supplier payments results in a higher investment in working capital. A shorter cycle driven by fast inventory turnover, prompt collections, or extended payment terms reduces the need for working capital. You need to keep in mind that the length of this cycle and even its structure vary significantly across industries. For example, a cash-based grocery retailer typically has a very short cycle compared to an aircraft manufacturer. For a grocery retailer, inventory moves quickly, customers pay immediately, and suppliers often allow 30 days for payment. The result is a negative or minimal working capital requirement. By contrast, an aircraft manufacturer may face a multi-year cycle. Materials are held in inventory during long production phases, and payment from customers is often received only upon delivery, resulting in a long and cash-intensive operating cycle. These variations in cash operating cycle not only affect liquidity, but also position a company somewhere along a spectrum of the level of investment in working capital, with overcapitalization on one end and overtrading on the other. If a business holds excessive inventory, trade receivables, or idle cash and relies minimally on trade payable, it is said to be overcapitalized. This can be identified through ratio analysis of a business's financial statements using liquidity ratios and working capital efficiency ratios. While this does improve liquidity, it reduces profitability. A business cannot grow at a competitive rate if it's overcapitalized, ultimately leading to business failure in the long term. On the other side of the spectrum, if a business expands aggressively, excessively chasing growth by heavily relying on short-term funding and delaying supplier payments without sufficient long-term capital to sustain its growth, it may be overtrading. This can quickly lead to cash flow problems and business failure in the short term. So analysis of a business's financial statements, either through liquidity ratios or efficiency ratios, can help reveal which side of the spectrum a business is currently operating in. That's it for this lesson. In the next lesson, we'll examine the two types of ratios, how to calculate them, what they mean, and how they help identify signs of either overcapitalization or overtrading. Thank you for watching. See you there.